we are on the Joe and Paula cruise to Ketchikan, part 1.
It's actually part 2.
Well, that's true.
We went to Douglas once.
Our goal on this trip is to get to Petersburg. We'll hope to be there tomorrow. Yesterday I didn't do any video because all you would have seen is gray. Gray, 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 rain, gray. Or you might have seen Paula puking. Either one, it would not have been terribly good video. It's a spectacular day out here today. We've seen whales, probably 3 or 4, all kinds of birds. Saw some seals leaving the Juneau harbor. Now we're on ice watch. That ice watch for boulders, ice boulders? What do you call it? Icebergs could be the correct term. Coming out of Tracy Arm. We'll try not to hit that. Leaving the prettier side of the channel as we go south towards Tracy Arm. We're going to go past Tracy Arm and spend the night in Hobart Bay, little bay, probably just 20 miles south of Tracy Arm. Tim and Diane did the fjord trip up Tracy Arm. I think that was Diane's favorite visit to Alaska. Well, Diane, it's a lot colder here now than it was when you came to visit. That's not bad. It's probably in the low 40s. Upper mountains obviously had some snow.
We had to buy extra stuff.
And yes, Joe finally has his Alaska sneakers. These are the dolphins. They came by to say hello. They have been swimming here at the bow of the ship for, gosh, 10 minutes. I finally ran in to get the video camera. There's got to be 6, 8 of them. Black on the pipe, white on the side. They're unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just great. So it's been about 20 minutes now, and the dolphins are still with us. I'm about to run out of battery, so this will be the end of this little bit. We're coming into Hobart Bay, where we're spending the night before going on to the next spot, Petersburg. Here we are. There's Joe steering the boat like he does most of the time here on the pilot project. We're just a little ways from Petersburg, and the trip has gone beautifully well. Joe started the trip about 5 o'clock this morning, so we'd missed some weather, and so we get into Petersburg at a pretty good time. You can see the weather out there is spectacular. Well, maybe you can't. I'll have to go outside so you can actually see it. It's gorgeous. So here we are, turning into the channel that will take us to Petersburg. This is Frederick Sound. This is a part of Frederick Sound that is relatively peaceful compared to the stormier part we're going through this morning. The part north here that we went through this morning connects to waters that connect out into the Gulf of Alaska, so they can get really stormy. So we were really pleased when we hit this area, and it was nice and calm. See the glacier right in there? Let me see if I can zoom in for you. Oh, wrong way. It's one of dozens and dozens of glaciers that we'll see along this route. Anyway, those mountains, that's part of the continental U.S., and then it attaches to the continental part of British Columbia. Give you a sense of where we are. And so just ahead is that little fishing village of Petersburg. Apparently Norwegian settled. Not a big fancy town in terms of tour boats. It's still very much a commercial fishing village. We're hoping to find a bed and breakfast there for a night so we can shower up. I'll be staying in Petersburg, and Joe will return to work until we get a good window of weather that we can sail this the next bit of the trip down to Ketchikan. But we're thinking the weather reports for the next 2 days is really bad, gale force winds, so we're not moving. Anyway, that's the report here from the pilot project. Well, Joe and I have arrived in Petersburg. Here's Joe searching out for lines and the electrical cord to tie us up and get us power so we can turn on the electric heaters. But meanwhile, I'll show you what Petersburg Harbor looks like. We're in a section with a lot of fishing boats. And towards the stern, see the fishing boats. You can see the beautiful mountains in the distance. And towards this way, you can see the gulls, or hear them probably. See the gulls flying over there?